Okay, my dear Dharma friend, let's study the Sutra of Perfect Enlightenment again, page 81. So today is the most important chapter, chapter 1, by Mañjusri Bodhisattva. Again, Mañjusri Bodhisattva is the representative of wisdom. If you know or understand this chapter, you will understand the true teaching of Buddha. Okay, let's turn to page 81. Yesterday we finished the three kayas of Buddha. Three kaya, three bodies, Dhammakaya, Sambhogakaya, Nirmanakaya. So, what does three kaya mean? Dhammakaya, which is infinite big, infinite small, formless, beyond space and time, unfathomable. That's the Dhammakaya. You can imagine the space which is infinite big and infinite small, formless, shapeless, colorless, but every form, name, and color, every galaxy, stars, civilization, human beings, nature, are all included. That's the Dhammakaya. Then Sambhogakaya. Sambhogakaya is the merits of Dhammakaya. Let's say, as a human being, we can think, we can reason. So look around you. Everything are made by a mind. So if I say human mind is the manifestation of Dhammakaya, then you see how many things have been made by human mind. A computer, a cell phone, a building, an art, a piece of music, everything. So it's the application of the Dhammakaya. Application of all the sentient beings includes animals. The function of Dhammakaya is Sambhogakaya. The Nirmanakaya is the body manifested in response to the need to teach sentient beings. So more like physical body. Like Shakyamuni Buddha, or Shakyamuni Buddha's body is the Nirmanakaya of Buddha. Who can teach, who can, got six senses in a human form, like human body. So that's the Trikaya. Let's go on. So Trikaya is very important content, or one of the terminology in Buddhism. Let's go on, page 81. So page 81. Actually, page 82 now. Then the world-honored one, speaking to Mañjusri Bodhisattva, said, "Excellent, excellent, good son, you have skillfully asked on behalf of the Bodhisattvas about the Dharma practice of tathagatas causal stage. You have also enabled the sentient beings of degenerate age who seek the great vehicle to gain correct abiding, such that they will not fall into erroneous views. Now listen well, and I shall explain for you. So yesterday we talked about Mañjusri rise from the assembly, answer one question to Buddha, and I will repeat here. So Mañjusri asked Buddha, teach us about the Dharma practice of tathagatas originally arisen pure causal stage. Also, please teach the Bodhisattvas to arouse pure mind in a great vehicle and become distantly removed from all afflictions, such that they can prevent future sentient beings of degenerate age who seek the great vehicle from falling into mistaken views. So basically, if I give you example of nowadays, say all the bodhisattvas are like in the pursuit of doctor degree in the psychology department, and Buddha is the dean of the psychology department. They, after their graduation, they will teach all other students, because now after the graduation, all the bodhisattva will become doctors, doctor degree. So this is highly advanced level teaching. So Mañjusri, the representative of wisdom, firstly ask this question: how people can get enlightened, how people can be free from all suffering, and how the doctor degree students in the future, or the doctors in the future, can teach all the students to be free from suffering and to have a right view to get enlightened. So basically, Mañjusri is asked this question. So now let's back to page 82. The world-honored one, the old-honored one, Shizun, is another name for Buddha. Speaking to Mañjusri Bodhisattva and said, excellent, excellent, good son, you have skillfully asked on behalf of the Bodhisattva about the Dharma practice of the tathagatas causal stage. So he very good, Mañjusri, you have asked a very good question, a great question. You have also enabled the sentient beings of the degenerate age, like our time, who seek the great vehicle to gain correct abiding, such they can not fall into erroneous views, like be free from suffering. And now listen well, I shall explain for you. That's what Buddha said to Mañjusri. And I will speak a little bit Chinese. So, 尔时世尊告文殊师利菩萨言：善哉善哉，善男子，汝等乃能为诸菩萨咨询如来因地法行，乃为末世一切众生求大圣者，得正住持，不堕邪见。汝今谛听。当为汝说，时文殊师利菩萨奉教欢喜，乃诸大众默然而听。So Mañjusri Bodhisattva received the teaching from reverence and joy, with reverence and joy. All those in the great assembly became silent and listened. Now Buddha want to say something or answer the Mañjusri Bodhisattva's question now. Here we are still at page 82. So translator's notes correct abiding is a central topic in this scripture, since its definition and method of attainment are a major problem in the practice of all Buddhist schools, whether they be Theravada, Mahayana, Zen, Huayan, and so on. Practitioners of meditation are hampered by movement of their mind, which operates according to deeply ingrained habits developed through ignorance, attachment, and desire. If practitioners are to stop their minds from abiding in these conditions, they need to know exactly what they are supposed to place their attention. So, very interesting. So, our mind has attention. So, your attention is on me now. If you're watching this video, can you watch your attention? Where is your attention now? If I say our mind is like a luminous bulb, like this bulb. So our attention is like the direction of that light. Where is your attention now? Are you thinking? Are you focused on something? It's like the awareness is self-checking itself. The awareness is aware of itself, study itself in terms of where is your attention now? Is it in the past? The attention fall into the past? The memories? Is your attention expecting something in the future, like a project, the work to do? Or is your attention is focusing on this moment, like my image? Or is your attention just be open monitoring? Nothing to do? Nothing to do. So in between Dharma practice of causal stage, the sentence should say, you have been able to ask for Bodhisattvas about the Dharma practice of the causal stage of the tathagata and have caused all the Bodhisattvas to arouse the pure mind in the great vehicle. You have also caused all sentient beings of the degenerate age who seek the great vehicle to gain correct abiding. So abiding refers to where is your attention now? Is it focused on something or not focused on something? Just be. Can you just be? So a sentence in Chinese: 汝等乃能为诸菩萨咨询如来因地法行，令诸菩萨于大乘中发清净心，乃令末世一切众生求大圣者得正住持，不堕邪见。So beautiful. So at the conclusion of this chapter, the text says, Bodhisattvas, depending on this, arouse pure mind in great vehicle, sentient beings of degenerate age, depending upon it, this practice, will not fall into erroneous views. This is really important. Once you have right view, you're in the right path. It's like if you want to go from Vancouver to Edmonton, you have to go east. The direction should be right, then the path will be okay. But if you go west, no matter how many days you practice, you won't reach the destination. Same things here. Do you have a right view first? Then you won't fall into erroneous views. So keep reading the page 83. Then the Buddha's answer. Good sons, the unsurpassed king of the Dharma possesses the great Dharani entrance. It is called perfect enlightenment. From its manifested all purity, suchness, body, nirvana, and paramitas, with which he teaches bodhisattvas. 善男子，无上法王有大陀罗尼门，名为圆觉。So 圆觉 is the perfect, complete, curative, extensive awareness. 流出一切清净真如菩提涅盘及波罗蜜，教授菩萨。Great refers to three greatness of essence, attributes, and function. Dharani denotes the greatness of attributes, but it also includes the meaning of curative. It manifests all purity, suchness, body, nirvana, and parameters, with which he teaches Bodhisattva. Is that I have referred as the greatness of function. The greatness of function. It's like how many functions a cell phone has? A lot. You can call, you can text, you can manage your online banking, you can WeChat, you can WhatsApp, you can manage your bills, you can write emails, a lot of function of the cell phone. Imagine how many functions a Dhammakaya will have. The infinite big, infinite small, cosmic intelligence. How many functions or applications the cosmic intelligence will have? Infinite numbers of applications and functions. So we're talking about that now. It makes you listen, it makes me speaking, it makes all the human beings think, reason, doing all kinds of creative, wonderful things. We're talking about that now, the application of Dhammakaya. Great refers to three greatness of essence, attributes, and function. Cool. So we're page 84 now. Keep reading yourself if you can. So here is true suchness is the teaching that dispels falsity and dissolves distinctions. The opposite of defilement is called Bodhi. The opposite of samsara is called nirvana. Bodhi and nirvana are the dharmas resultant of transforming defilement and separating from samsara. The suffering which develop from defilement number more than 84,000. The parameters are the marvelous method by which those defilements are transformed. Yet, none of them lie outside the process of stopping evil, keeping goodness, getting rid of mistakes, and returning to the correct. Therefore, generating all kinds of innumerable marvelous functions is called the greatness of function. These are used to teach bodhisattvas without excluding any sort of person whatsoever. This is why I have to also call them extensive. If enlightenment is really going to be enlightenment, they must include these three greatness. The concept of entrance includes the two basic meanings of, first, entering upon a journey, or second, entering into a room. So we are on page 84 now. Perfect enlightenment is a root of the myriad virtues and the origin of 10,000 practices. Therefore, none of these expedient means of practice and the realization and the teaching of the doctrine can be initiated without it. This is why perfect enlightenment is called an entrance. This entrance is innumerable, infinite. That is called great. The entrance is in every coordinates of space-time. It's in here and now. No matter where you are, which city, which country, which planet, no matter what relationship you have, your daughter of family or your dad of a family, it doesn't matter because it's great, it's extensive, it's everywhere and everywhere. It's in every coordinates of space-time. The way the entrance of perfect enlightenment is in every coordinates of space-time, is everywhere and everywhere, is omnipresent. It's crazy. So okay, let's come to this most important sentence here in page 85. 一切如来本起因地，皆因圆照清净觉相，永断无明，方成佛道。All tathagatas in their originally arisen causal stage rely on perfect illumination of attributes of pure enlightenment to permanently sever ignorance and directly accomplish the Buddha way. 一切如来本起因地，皆依圆照清净觉相，永断无明，方成佛道。So basically, you just be. You are in the world, but not. You know you are not of this world. You are not disturbed, distracted, defiled by your experiences, no matter what experiences you have experienced or what experience you are experiencing right now. You can let them go. You can say goodbye, but you are in a total involvement of the world. You're totally in the world, in the relationship as a mom, as a dad, as a daughter, as a son, as an employee in a company. You're totally in the role of the society or in the of family, but you're totally free from all kinds of roles as a parent, as a son, or as a child, as an employee. You're totally free from any social roles. That's it. I'll repeat, all tathagatas in their originally arisen causal stage rely on perfect illumination of the attributes of the pure enlightenment to permanently sever ignorance and directly accomplish the Buddha way. You can actually, I would like to put it in a very simple way. You can have all kinds of experiences, but not attached to, or rejected to, or defiled by any experience. That's all. It's like the pure awareness is experiencing the world now and can be free from all experiences. That's all. That's it. Simple. 依圆照清净觉相，永断无明，方成佛道。Rely on the perfect illumination. So the awareness is like a luminous light bulb shine over every object of the room. This room is infinite big and infinite small. And not defiled by any objects. That's it. So we're page 85. The definition of ignorance. Page 86. What is ignorance? Good sounds. All sentient beings fall into various inverted views without beginning. Just like a person who is disoriented and confuses the four directions. They mistakenly take the four elements as the attributes of their body and the conditioned shadow of the six objects as the attributes of their mind. So there's another Buddhist terminology here. 四大假合六成缘影. So four elements. If you look a little bit down, translators note the four elements that represent the range of sensory experience are earth, air, fire, and water. In some schools, early Indian metaphysics, the elements were conceived as being inherently existent. In later Mahayana philosophy, however, these four sensible tendencies that exist in the material world are not self-existent properties, but only appear in relationship to other things. The six objects are the objects of vision, hearing, taste, touch, smell, and conceptualization. The relation of these factors to the construction of false idea of self is discussed in detail in chapter 3 and is also a predominant theme of the Sutra, SHM, Sutra of, so I don't know, SHM stands for which sutra. Maybe we can stop a little bit here, because to really understand that these four elements and six, conditioned shadows of the six objects, actually like is the skandhas, five skandhas. We may take another session to complete this topic. Okay, page 86. We stop here now, and tomorrow we're gonna continue. Hello, Em. Good morning. Sorry, I'm self-talking. Just saw your hello here. Hi. I'm trying to explain the Sutra of Perfect Enlightenment here. Good morning. So here is night. So Vancouver time is 10:15 p.m. So good night. Good evening. I will paste the most important sentence here today. So today we talk about the most important chapter of the Sutra of Perfect Enlightenment, chapter 1, by Mañjusri Bodhisattva, representative of wisdom. If you really understand chapter 1, you can understand all the teachings of Buddha, including this sutra. So crazy. So the most important one is most important sentence. Just one sec. Actually, it's just be. I have talked about this just be. So just be means you just be aware. And you're not disturbed, distracted, or defiled by any content you're aware of. That's it. But it took so many different words to describe it, even in the Sutra of Perfect Enlightenment. I think the most important thing, sentence in this chapter 1 is this sentence. Oh, Bulgaria. Hi. Oh, that's must be. I've never been Bulgaria. So I placed the most important sentence in chapter 1, or in the dialogue between Buddha and Mañjusri Bodhisattva. All tathagatas in their originally arisen causal stage rely on the perfect illumination of the attributes of the pure enlightenment to permanently sever ignorance and directly accomplish the Buddha way. so complicated. So Mr. M, I guess, or maybe Lady Madam M. Hello. So if I explain this sentence, the most important sentence in chapter 1, from my perspective, is you're listening to me. So listening or any understanding you are having now is the content of your awareness. So no matter how you understand this, or how you look at me, or how you look at these words, the awareness can be free from the understanding and from this perspective or perceptions. That's it. No matter how you experience the world, you can be free from the experiences. That's how Buddha get enlightened. That's what it means here. Rely on perfect illumination. It's the light of awareness shine through all experiences. Shine on and shine through it. Like all experiences become transparent or open or clear. Your light of consciousness can shine on and through all objects, all feelings, sensations, and thoughts. Then you're free. You're totally free from experiences, while you can enjoy every experience. By free from experiences, do you mean you are in a state of satori? Yes, if you have a broader understanding of satori, satori means a true understanding of reality. Yes, you're right. I agree. So be free from experiences, but you're at the same time you're totally in the experiences. Like now, you're enjoying this conversation or this dialogue, or this video. But also you can be free from this dialogue or conversation or watching the video. Because your awareness is always pure, undefiled, undisturbed. Unconditioned, unlimited. Even though you like this conversation, let's say it, you like it, and there's something you don't like or dislike it, you can be free from all the likes and the dislikes, from all the attachments once you like something, or resistance once you dislike something. Make sense? Satori is like the initial stage of awakening. But Satori can have a broader meaning, means you are always in a meditative state, enjoying everything and total view of everything or every experiences. It's like, I give you an example. If the whole cosmos is like infinite big and infinite small ocean, okay, let's say it's ocean. So we are in this ocean, cosmic ocean. We are like 2 drops of water, okay? These 2 drops of water, one from Bulgaria and one from Canada, we are talking. But both of you and me, 2 drops of water, know I'm not only this drop of water. We are in a form of human body, and you are in another form of human body. We're in a total different places and space and time. Time is different. The time is on different places. Different cities are different. But we know we are beyond all these cities, beyond all space-time. The two drops of water know we are entire ocean. Now manifested as 2 drops of the water, 2 drops water in the ocean. That's all. Why you understand you are not a drop, you are not only a drop of water, you're the entire ocean in Bulgaria and in a specific form. And now I'm in Canada, Vancouver, in the form of this Chinese, Asian-looking Chinese male. But I know this is my only superficial manifestation of a deeper realm or deeper reality. That's all. No matter what you experiences, you can be free from that experience. No matter it's pleasant or unpleasant, you can be free from the pleasant and unpleasant experiences. Very simple, actually. Very simple. It's, how to say, literally or theoretically, it's very easy to understand. But practically, it's very hard to apply this understanding. Theoretically, it's very easy. You are awareness behind experiences, also in the experiences. So again, I use that, there's a teacher, spiritual teacher, his name is Rupert Spira. He is a British guy, a spiritual teacher in non-duality. He gave very good definition about consciousness. So he said, what is consciousness? Yes, great. You know, Rupert Spira, very good teacher. So he said, consciousness. So you are consciousness. I'm consciousness. We are in the universal ocean of consciousness, manifested in different form and name. That's all. So he defined that consciousness is that in which all experiences appears, out of which all experiences is made, and with which all experiences is known. So beautiful. So again, I repeat, consciousness is that in which all experiences appears. Now you know you're watching this video. I know I'm talking to you, and you know you're listening. So all experiences appears in the consciousness, in the awareness. Make sense? Yes, very true. That's the only thing we are so sure is that I'm experiencing. I'm talking, you are listening, or you're typing. Very sure thing, right? So consciousness is that in which all experiences appears. I can talk, I can watch my hands, you can watch your cell phone or computer. That's the first one. Second, consciousness is that with which all the experiences is known. I know I'm talking to you. The consciousness plays a role. In the awareness, all experiences is known. So the consciousness has a function of knowing, you can say. You know you are watching me, you know I'm in touching this cell phone. It's in my experience, right? I know it. Very sure thing. That's the second one. The third one, consciousness is that out of which the experience is made. So our experience is made of awareness. Wow, so beautiful. So he simplified all the Buddha's teaching in the modern world, in the modern words or sentences. You are the awareness in which, out of which, with which the experiences is known, is made of, and is manifested or appeared. And you, as awareness itself, can be free from all experiences. For most people who are unenlightened yet, let's say that, unenlightened, they are totally in the experiences. They cannot separate them from experiences. They are limited or bounded by the body, the physical body, and by the mind, the limited mind. Or in other words, they are the body and mind. While if you are an enlightened person, you know you are beyond this body mind. Our body mind is a temporary manifestation of who you are. That's all. That's Buddha called. That's what Buddha called enlightenment. Yes, ego. Ego is very heavy word, I will say. Heavy stuff, heavy word. And ego is kind of negative. There's a negativity there. I want to say, I want to use more like a neutral word, a limited understanding of who I am or who are they. So ego is a wrong identity, is a erroneous identity, is a false identity. When people are not aware of the true self, they identify themselves as the body and mind we call ego. So ego is a false identity. It's not real. It's unreal. It's all about identification. Or the fundamental question is, who are you? Who am I? If this identification is wrong, everything else is wrong. So if you don't know who you are, so it's the fundamental ignorance which will lead to all kinds of wrong identities. Actually quite makes sense because there's so many things in the world. Once I used a metaphor that if you stand in the center of supermarket, now in North America we have Costco, we have Walmart. So if you stand, I don't know, maybe in your country, any supermarket with lots of items, imagine you're standing in the center of that supermarket. In the rackets, there's many items were placed, like thousands, millions of different items, right? If only a supermarket, but look at nature, all the animals, insects, bacteria, all the trees, birds, fishes, how many different category or different kinds of animals are there? There are infinite number. But we can simplify the world into two things. Listen carefully. We can simplify all this complexity and diversity into two things. The first thing is I. The second thing is everything that is not I. Make sense? If you don't know who am I, how do you understand the other things that who is not I or who is not you? The fundamental question of understanding the world is, who am I? If you understand who am I, you will understand who are they, who is she, who is he, who is it, what is everything else. But most worldly people don't understand who are they. So they have very wrong. Once they have this wrong identification, the most fundamental identification of who am I, if they don't have a true understanding, then everything will be wrong. Very simple. They identify themselves with the ego. Yes, ego is a false identification. Ego is unreal. So it's the ever never changing and ever changing. Yes, very good. No one can step into the river twice. So the river is floating, it's always flowing, changing, and this ever changing principle can apply to everything, not only rivers. My body is changing every now from the time we are born to the toddler to a kid to a teenager to adults. You know, every minute, every day, every year, the body is changing, and so is everything else. But underneath this ever-changing phenomenal world, including this body, including this mind, there's something never changing. That's you, the real you. The pure awareness never changes, never moves, never goes, never comes. Suchness. That's what mean. The suchness is like a coin of ever-changing with two sides. One side is ever-changing, one side is never changing. So the coin of suchness is a perfect balance between ever-changing phenomena world and the never-changing awareness. If you really understand this, then you got enlightened. The ever-changing and never-changing is always in here and now. And you are that. And this here and now, there's no boundary, there's no limitation. It's infinite big and infinite small. It includes everything, everybody, every animal, every no thing too. Mind-blowing thing. It's really mind-blowing. The never-changing and ever-changing is one thing actually, but manifested in a different way. Just like two sides of one coin. Very beautiful, actually. Very beautiful understanding. There's only one reality, one absolute reality, manifest in infinite numbers of complexity and diversity, but keep its singularity or simplicity. And we are that, you are that, I am that. Period. You are that. So I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, I think. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome and may see you tomorrow. Bye now. Bye.